Hey guys, Dylan here with the Baltimore branch of Some Good News Network, the only network that brings you only good news, ignoring the bad. I know what you're all thinking. I must be affiliated with John Krasinski's YouTube series. You'd be wrong. I am not. This is a blatant, low-cost, scratch that, no-cost knockoff of his low-cost YouTube series. I thought I would bring you a little positivity. You guys might be stuck inside. For anyone watching, anyone listening, glad you tuned in. You may also be inclined to think that I'm well prepared for this because I'm holding a stack of papers. I assure you, I am not. But I want to bring you guys some positivity. So, the first thing, what's going on good in the world? Maybe we're inside, but outside the weather is beautiful. This is a picture I took just today right outside my house. It is one of the most glorious days of the year. I mean, the picture doesn't do it justice, but it is just gorgeous outside. Right now, at least earlier today, it was 78 degrees, partly cloudy with a slight breeze. In my opinion, the perfect weather. This is a reminder that just because we're in social distancing does not mean you cannot go outside. Actually, I encourage you to do so. Get some fresh air, get some sunshine, vitamin D. It is great for you. As long as you're maintaining some distance between you and strangers, there is no harm with going outside. And I've been doing it every day. I highly encourage it. Outside will do you some good. In addition to getting outside, all this time at home gives us ample opportunity to do all kinds of things that maybe we don't have time to do in our normal life. Maybe there's things you're meaning to get to. Maybe there's video games you're meaning to play. Speaking of video games, Animal Crossing New Horizon is out. If you live under a rock and you're not aware or you're not a game player, Animal Crossing's New Horizon is a game where you play a little character who farms and builds and hangs out with little woodland critters. One of the most positive video games you could possibly play, relaxing, and somehow it's made doing chores fun. The same things that you wouldn't do around your house. You wouldn't want to clean, you wouldn't want to do dishes, you wouldn't want to weed probably. But for some reason, if you're an animal in a video game, it becomes fun. I highly encourage anyone to play. Due to peer pressure, I have joined it myself and am having a lovely time just planting flowers and fishing for things and building my own museum. Great game, full of positivity. On the topic of animals, if you have any animals at home, I encourage you guys to spend some time with them. This is a great time to maybe brush your pet, hang out with them, give them treats. You can cuddle all day long. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here is a picture of the cat that I've been spending a lot of time with. She's been spending her time looking for a sunny spot and hanging out with me in quarantine. She is staying indoors and following all social distancing guidelines. Say hi to Dang It, the cutest little cat, at least in these parts of Baltimore. But wait, Dylan, isn't this a news network? You haven't told us any news yet. Well, there is some good news to come out of all of this bad news, and that is air pollution. Air pollution is way down due to the coronavirus. Everyone's staying indoors, less people using their cars, less people going to work. Take a look at this map from China. This is a map of China showing the reduction in air pollution from January to February. So only a month of less cars on the road has already decreased air pollution by 90% in some areas. Here is a picture of what Shanghai looks like on a normal day. And here is a picture taken in February. You can see the blue sky. It's probably a little clearer if you were there. I'm sure you could breathe a little better. Maybe people with asthma are having a better time than usual. All of because the reduction in air pollution. So keep in mind there is a silver lining to some of these bad things going on. If you've been watching other news networks other than Some Good News, you may know that medical supplies are in somewhat limited supply in some parts of the country. I know that's not good news, but what is good news is that someone we all know and love is stepping in to help that out. Arnold Schwarzenegger himself has delivered over 50,000 N95 masks to LA doctors, helping out a state that he once governed, but he has never stopped caring for. He personally delivered the masks himself, and he is always nearby. If you have never seen Arnold Schwarzenegger online, his online presence is massive and he is a tremendous positive force. Pretty much everything he posts is positive, from inspirational to motivational. He's a very supportive guy. If you want positivity, please just search up Arnold Schwarzenegger. His quotes on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. He is a very inspirational guy, and I love to see anything from him. A great source of good news. And this week is no exception. Oh, in fact, I'm getting word that Arnold Schwarzenegger has a message for all of us. I'm going to bring you over to our personal health correspondent, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We cannot really control the virus, but we can control the kind of shape we stay in. So you came out here to exercise a little bit and just kind of improvise. Just to show to you that improvisation is the important thing. Just as long as you do something every day, that is the important thing. Bike riding, push-ups, sit-ups, find some little weights, find some bags, some water buckets, or whatever it is, just so you have some resistance. Do it. Let's stay strong, let's stay fit, let's train at home. Hasta la vista.
Thank you, Arnold. That was a great motivational video from Mr. Olympia himself. Well, maybe you aren't an Olympic bodybuilder. Maybe you don't have a military jeep to drive out into the middle of the mountains. Well, I have a great resource for you, for those of you who want a little more chill way of getting a little physical activity, a little bit of positivity in their lives. That is a YouTube channel called Yoga with Adrian. I love Yoga with Adrian. It's a nice mix of physical activity and positivity. She may be the most positive person on this planet. I have watched and practiced many of the videos she puts online. They are all free, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a glimpse in the video she put up recently.
Hey guys, welcome to Yoga with Adrian. I'm Adrian, and today we have a sequence for anxiety. So this practice is awesome for when you're feeling stressed out, or maybe you're feeling a little anxious, maybe a little panic attacky, or you just need to move from the darkness into the light. Hop on the mat and let's get started. Alrighty, let's begin.
If you have never tried yoga before, Yoga with Adrian is a great way to get into it. It's no pressure. You're at home. No one can see you. No one can laugh at you. I encourage you to give it a little bit of a shot. She has all kinds of videos from yoga for a rainy day, yoga for a sunny day, spring yoga, and like I just showed you, yoga for anxiety. It's a great way to get a little energy out while we're cooped up inside. And Yoga with Adrian is the best person to do that with. Alright, I'm gonna stop making a fool out of myself for today. I think I've done that enough already. I hope that if you watch it, I gave you a little bit of a smile, you found something positive from this video. If you liked it, please comment on Google Classrooms or write in YouTube. Tell me something positive that's going on in your life. Something fun you've done while you've been at home, or something good that you've heard. I love to hear the positivity. If you like it, I will make more of these videos. Oh, before I go, I want to show you my shirt. Remember, we are one here at Kennedy Krieger. If you need anything, anyone at home, anyone needs support, anyone just wants to talk to someone, please reach out to us. The same team that helped you at school, we are still here for you. I know it's a little bit of a difference with a digital wall between us, but please, if you need support, reach out. We would love to hear from you, especially the positivity, but even if you're not doing so great, please reach out. The support is here. You are not alone. We are one. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. Remember, keep an eye out for the good news. It is there. The silver lining is always there. Dylan, signing off.